Hello and welcome to my Tarot Corner. So before I start, I'll say my disclaimers. These tarot readings are vibrational and interpretative. I'm sorry, I can't say that. Well, are subjected to interpretations, okay, and existing as assumption and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So this is a true or false reading. I thought it was better to check this claim in this way. And this is the claim that Neil Sean did in his video this morning, that Prince Harry is thinking about sending a recorded message to his grandfather's memorial. Now, to be truthful, it seems to me even a bigger insult than not arriving. I mean, really. And this is like totally dumb. But if he does decide to do that, I believe that it will be even more insulting than not arriving to his grandfather's memorial. And as I've been saying, that he won't come to the memorial, and I don't believe that he will come to the Jubilee celebration. And I've been saying that, I don't know, for months already. And so I do not believe that he will send a recorded message, but I am going to test this claim by using the BS detector reading, which is a 4-card reading, very easy, very short. And I'm using the Illuminati tarot, which is very regal. And let's see, what can we see around that? So first I am clearing the cards. And now I'm asking, so will Prince Harry send a recorded message to his grandfather memorial? What is the truth behind this claim? What is the lie behind this claim? Is it true that he will send a recorded message to his grandfather's memorial service? Okay, so the first card is a card that gives us an overview of the question in hand, a significator card, and I'm getting the 10 of Swords. So, Prince Harry is in this situation of being in the heart of the storm right now. And Swords are Earth's energy, that's communication, and he is in that feeling of waiting for the sunlight to arrive. This card is a card that can be divided into 4 stages. And the first stage is the stage when you make a mistake. Then you suffer. And that's when all of the swords are coming into your heart, back. And then you learn from your lesson. And if you do learn from the lesson from what you did, then you can see the sunlight. Now, as you can see here, the person is with his back to the sunlight. He cannot see the sunlight. And this is one of the reasons I like using different tarot decks. Because in the Rider-Waite tarot, which is very, very similar to this, the person has his face towards the sunlight. Here, it's not. So from this, I can learn that Prince Harry is in this eye of the storm. He is in that stage of suffering. He hasn't learned the lesson from the mistakes that he has made, which is the deciding not to arrive to his grandmother's memorial, a mistake that he cannot take back now. He cannot come out and say, you know what, I'm coming. This is like something that once you did that, and you did that in such a a gross way of not even telling your grandmother before it went out in the public knowledge. 15 minutes of telling her 15 minutes ahead of giving it to the press. That's not letting your grandmother know ahead. And so he has done his mistake. That's for sure. That's after he has already done the mistake. But he is in that stage when those knives are entering into his back. He is in this stage of suffering. He hasn't learned from his mistake yet. So this is the main question here, whether he will send a recorded message, and because it is air energy, swords, and communication, that's the question. And that is, in my opinion, another mistake. So that would only show that he is unable to learn from his mistakes. So that is the main question. So what's the lie? And the lie is the star. Okay, so first of all, the star is a card that speaks about opening a Pandora box, talking about things, needing mental health therapy, but it is also a card that is in the main issue of it. It is a good card because there is energy of water, of feelings, and there is the energy of love and naivety, but it is the lie. So if it's the lie, it shows us that he is in this self-illusion place, that he is arrogant, that he cannot even come out and admit that he has these problems of his mental health issues, and when he does come out and say that, he does not admit on the real issues. So what he's saying that he's suffering from, that's not the real issue. And because that is not touching the real issues, he cannot get healed. And this card just shows us that this is a person who surrenders to another person because it is badly aspected and because it's the lie. So it just shows us that he is even surrendering to people that could harm him, and is afraid of actually talking about his problem, his real problems. He's blocked. And this is a card just in the meanings of whether or not he will try to come out with a message with a recorded message. I don't think it's true, because he's unable to talk. He's unable to come out and say the truth. And those that coming out and saying lies will be very, very damaging to him. So I don't think that he's going to record a message. I think it's just a puff piece. Okay, so that's the lie. What is the truth? And the truth is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles, that's a card that speaks about working hard, and working very hard without expecting a lot in return. So once again, because it is badly aspected, we're looking at the negative aspects of this card, and the negative aspects of this card. And why is it badly aspected? Because we know that he has done mistakes, that he hasn't learned from his mistakes yet. So this card just shows us that he is expected to work hard even without getting much in return, and in getting much in return, that means without getting the let's say, the honors. So he is expected to come to his grandfather's memorial. He is expected to do something to honor his grandfather, and without expecting something in return from his family, because the question here is about the memorial and about whether or not he's coming out with a recorded message. This is not about working for money. This is about working to get his relationship with his family better, to try and correct some of the mistakes that he has made. But when you don't learn from mistakes, then you cannot actually correct them right. So he still feels that he's sacrificing himself with no need. He feels that his own worth is being reduced. He believes that everything is getting too hard for him. It's very hard for him. Everything is too hard for him. The fact that he wasn't getting the security that he asked for. But then so many people are coming to the UK, so it is quite sure that there will be a lot of security there. So all of these claims that he won't have security, that's like something that doesn't hold water. So he is in a way still believing that he was wrong, that he didn't get what he deserved. He believes that he worked very hard to do things in order to get to be with his family in that place, and he did not get what he deserved, which was the security. And it's pentacles because we were talking about money and about the fact that he offered to pay for his security, which only came after he was told that he will not get security no matter what. I mean, security, personal security, but there is going to be a lot of security around that. And he got other offers, like to come and stay with his father. So there were ways out for him, but he was insisting on his way. And because he was insisting on his way, he has made the mistake of coming out and saying, I'm not coming. And he thought that it will do something. He thought that this will come out, make his family come out and say, okay, you're getting the security that you wanted, just come. And this is what he believes. He believes that he is working very hard to correct things with his family and not getting the credit for it. So this is the truth. The truth is that he believes that he is worth that he deserves getting more than he's getting. And this is what this card is all about. This is a card that actually tells him you are in this position of working hard and not expecting to get a lot for it, but he's expecting it. He thinks that he deserves it. He is not willing to accept the fact that he is in this energy of the Eight of Pentacles, which means to work hard, even if you're not getting paid as much as you want. But paid doesn't have to be monetary, but also paid with respect. So he thinks that he deserves more, and he does not get that. And that is why he is not going to come out with a message. He does not think that he cannot talk about it. This is like something that he cannot talk. He cannot show this loving and naivety feelings that the star is all about, because he doesn't have it. So how do we see this all come out, and we get the Hanged Man. So it looks like after the memorial, Harry's point of view and perception of things will change. The Hangman is all about changing perception, seeing things differently. So it's either him or the royal family will finally understand who that they are dealing with and decide to do something about it. And I really do hope that they decide to take away all of his titles. But there will be some change of perception here. There will be a change of perspective, and there will be some kind of change of seeing things. And whether it will be Harry's or the royal family, there will be some kind of change here, and could be both. It could be that Harry will finally understand that what he has done and will come out with an apology, but I don't believe that. But could be that the family will finally understand that there is no way back for him and will just completely cut him off. So this is how I see that, and I'm using the Lantern Oracle just to get some light on this. So let's see what kind of information can we get from the Lantern Oracle. So first I'm going to clear the deck, just one moment. I don't know why. Okay, so Harry is recording a message for his grandfather's memorial. Is that true? Is Harry recording a message for his grandfather's memorial? Okay, forgiveness. So Harry does expect forgiveness. Maybe the family is going to try and forgive him in a way, but he expects forgiveness. And he expects, as we know, that the family will apologize to him. But he expects to get more than he deserves. He really does expect that. And the second card here is Weeping Wound. So there is a weeping wound here, the Queen's weeping wound, losing her husband for 72 or 73 years, and the weeping wound of everybody in the royal family who lost their father, their grandfather. There is also a weeping wound here by Harry himself. So he's wounded, but he is, as we saw with the star, is unable to actually come out with the truth and the real reasons and his real mental health problems. So that's because he's not actually doing that. He believes that he deserves this forgiveness. He really believes that. He really believes that his wound is as deep as everyone else's, and he believes that that he can get that forgiveness. But he also believes that he deserves an apology from the family, and that's something that he will never get. So this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.